My producer likes saying grand Sancy. Fancy Sancy. Okay, back in 1586, a guy named Sancy had a stone that was specially cut for him. He had it cut in what was called a rose cut. It almost looks like the blooms of a rose. And by the way, the original Sancy is in the Louvre in Paris. So this is a historical cut that we got the opportunity to secure, and we had special diamond cutters to cut the stones for us. This is not something that is ordinary. It has a very unusual faceting, a very unusual shape. The pavilion of it, which is the base of it, has this special setting that allows it to really peek through the bottom. You see the culet there, that little point. But what makes it the secret is the lower deck has a girdle of stones all the way around. It has a two-tiered secret halo, and then it also has 4 good-sized stones on each of the shoulders. That is a gorgeous ring, and you must come and take a look at this clearance sale price. I had to read that twice and get my glasses. $36.99. That is a fabulous price for a ring that looks like this. It is so gorgeous, and I have it on. If you just tuned in, one of the items we showed earlier was called Monaco, and this was the French Princess Monaco. There's 2 Monacos. There's a French Princess and there's a Grand Sancy. So this one is the French Princess Square with that gorgeous secret halo. Look at that ring. That is so beautiful. It is an 8-sided stone. It's a little hard to see. Let me do this one. It's a little bit hard to see, but starting at the top, you have a left and a right angle. Then in the middle, 2 more, and then 2 more. So it's again almost spiderwebby when you look down into it. It is absolutely gorgeous. The way it shoots that light back up is so diamond-like. It's so rich, and you are looking at a total here of 4.46 carats. That's a lot of carats, but remember, some of those carats are in the bottom portion. There are 28 stones that are surrounding the top stone. And then you have 4 more on the left shoulder and 4 more on the right. So you are looking at an enormous amount of work, beautiful setting, gorgeous profile. Love that elevation of it. It is so pretty. And when it's on the finger, it does stand up. That's why I was able to put another ring next to it. It doesn't fit 100%, but it certainly looks gorgeous and works very, very well. This is a cool ring. $36.99 and 5 easy payments. I mean, we're taking it down to where, what are you talking, $7 a month, something like that, $7.40. Absolutely beautiful. I really love this ring. And the original was 60 carats. Sancy's original was 60, so that is something. And this is where the rich aristocracy would hire these phenomenal artisans to create unusual cuts for their brooches and their tiaras. And I always wear my tiara when I run off to CVS or the supermarket. It's nice to have a really beautiful stone set right in the center of your tiara, or as Kenneth J. Lane used to say, your brooch. Remember his brooches? He always had turquoise and brooch. But anyway, you have something that when you put it on, it has history, it has magnificent craftsmanship, and it's something that truly is a conversation piece because it is an 8-sided stone, the original of which is in the Louvre. So it really has a lot of provenance, as they would say. There's a lot of story to it. And we actually have the book from which this stone comes, but the book is a one-of-a-kind, very rare. And as a result, we weren't really able to bring it up here. They didn't want to give it to me because you know what? I'll drink coffee, I'll spill the coffee on the page, and that'll be the end of it because a one-of-a-kind book. It was super expensive, I know that. So anyway, so they just send me copies of the picture of, you know, and copies of the history so I understand it. But this is some beautiful ring. It really, it just, for $36.99, you can't beat that. And if you always have silver and you've never had anything set in gold, pick up the gold. The gold is beautiful as well. It's just such an interesting design and a nice conversation piece. A lot of you may have an original engagement ring that you love, but maybe it's too tight. We have this in 4 to 11. Maybe your fingers have changed over the years. Your knuckles have gotten larger or your fingers have swelled. I mean, whatever it is, it's, you know, things change. They drop, they widen, they change. And you might be saying, you know what? I would love a ring that looks like that. It's very different from my engagement ring. And maybe it's not engagement at all. It's just something that you would love to have and wear. You know, in my opinion, if you're working hard for it, and working hard could be taking care of loved ones, taking care of the home, doing whatever it is you do that involves your hard labor, you deserve to treat yourself to whatever it is you like. And when it goes on sale, that's when you run. That's when you grab it. This will not be coming back once it's gone. We will be making room for more historical cuts. We just introduced the bazoo recently. I love that word. That one cracks me up. The Bella Bazoo. And then we have a few others coming. But this is J426504 and silver or yellow sizes 4 through 11. 4 point, what did I say? 4 point something carats. 4.46 carats. Okay, the spring garden. Oh, all right, I'll let you do that. We're just going to talk about spring garden for one sec because we wanted to